And our final finalist, Tony Ryan.
Thank you very much, and of course, like the other contestants, what an honor. This is absolutely stunning. So the Ireland, what interests me and why? As a third-generation Irish American, I have to ask myself, what doesn't interest me about Ireland? Raised in the tradition which included Saints Patrick, Brennan, and Bridget, social and rebellion activists such as Daniel O'Connell, James Larkin, James Connolly, and Constance Damakovitz, and songs by Ruby Murray, Frank Connors, and the Dubliners, my love of Ireland was nurtured at an early age and carried with me for a lifetime. In fact, this interest has really evolved into an identification. As James Joyce so eloquently put, we are what we were. Irish energy from my childhood included mandatory readings, Story of the Irish Race, and The Great Hunger. This not only stimulated my interest in knowing more about the Irish past, but also ignited my quest of learning about its present and future. My interest grew into a passion until I finally had the opportunity and good fortune to take a trip to Éire. This singular experience solidified my deep appreciation of Ireland and helped me recognize its natural beauty, spiritual and historic roots, center of learning, and sense of community. Prior to even touchdown from the aircraft, I looked out the window on the 40 shades of green, excited at the view and eager to set foot on the soil. I immediately found nature abounds in Ireland like no other place I'd been. It's majestic and at other times surreal. Looking out on Slieve League or the cliffs of Moher, I was captivated by their magnificence. Riding in the country produced an unexpected, a rainbow over Inch Beach, a scene from the movie Brian's Daughter. Traveling through the hills of Donegal or seeing the sunset in Dublin were sights to behold. Truly, you cannot look upon the splendor and glory of this island without recognizing and loving nature. And in loving the expressions of nature, I have to say I became more appreciative of my own existence and my Irish heritage. Traveling through this land of saints and scholars, I was consumed with the sense of spirituality, which has been a personal voyage throughout my life. Whether we are followers of the ancients or modern Christianity, the Irish culture saturates one's soul in appreciation of a higher being and the lives and sacrifices the Irish have endured in search of this goal. It is as if it is rooted in the life and breath of the island. There is an historical devotion and recognition of a greater good, which inspires the Irish, and during the Dark Ages, saved civilization. Witnessing the dolmens and cranes, the monasteries and abbeys, my soul is invigorated and my mind reaches out to an absolute. The depth of this experience transcends an interest into that of a goal. In recognizing how deeply Irishness touches my identity, it's not surprising I've been drawn to contemplate the richness of our heritage and the significance of its impact on my life. When visiting, I feel drawn to the solitude of ancient abbeys and monasteries, the Burren, historical sites, majestic views, and deserted famine houses. Meditating and contemplating on my life and those who went before instilled in me a sense of unity with my Irish past. As a regular meditator of over 49 years, I can say that meditation at Clonmacnoise, Crowpatrick, Dunangus is celestial in silence and reflection. Likewise, reflecting on the significance of Kilmainham Jail, the Derry Wall, and the Rock of Cashel stirs my soul. It is almost redundant to say my interest in Ireland inspires learning. The Brehon Laws, the oral tradition of storytelling, the hierarchy of poets and druids, Trinity College, the Middle Age centers of learning, all set the stage for a thirst for more knowledge. And Ireland does not disappoint. As we take steps and encounter significant people, places, and things, from a stone circle, a cobblestone sidewalk laden with icons of Irish greats, to the museums and theaters, I find every breath I take exudes inspiration. In Ireland, I feel like a sponge, soaking up what I can and at the same time overflowing. And then there is community. One cannot feel more welcomed in the world than in Ireland. The Irish embrace stranger and neighbor alike. This is evident in its history, its stories, its trad sessions, and modern metropolitan cities. The diversity of Ireland inspires the common good and extends 1,000 welcomes. What interests me about Ireland and why? It simply comes down to a sense of identity. Ireland allows me, as well as other visitors, to experience more of who we are. Ireland connects our fundamental being and the natural impulses that foster growth and evolution. To me, this enlivening is not really a conscious effort, but as natural as the warmth of a fire. We needn't try for the experience. We are exposed to it and in turn influenced by it. The end product of being in Ireland is we simply become a better person and more of who we are. Thank you very much.